Boise State's long-standing success in esports, these players have the opportunity to make their mark on the national stage, solidifying SF6 as a major force in collegiate gaming. Capcom's push for SF6 and Boise State's commitment to excellence are a perfect match, driving the future of college-level fighting games. Head coach Doc Haskell firmly believes that the key to winning lies in the team's readiness and mindset, saying ad nauseum, "The part that we can control is our preparation and attitude." For him, this means ensuring that every aspect of a tournament weekend is managed, having good food on hand, ensuring equipment is functioning flawlessly, updating and optimizing the computers, and maintaining an arena environment conducive to focus. This attention to detail is in our control and key to the winning strategy, a cornerstone of the Broncos' success. By focusing on what they can control, Boise State has consistently positioned itself for victory, showing that preparation off the field is just as critical as performance on it. With the strong play from the squad against other talented schools, the Broncos are grateful for the results and advancing to the West Regional in Sacramento. Boise State has made it to the round of 16, standing just one victory away from securing their spot in the in-person CECC West Tournament in Sacramento. Their journey has been anything but easy, battling through illness and injury along the way. Jonathan Foraker has fought through adversity with the help of his teammates, but it's been the leadership of Carter Moore and the explosive talent of freshman phenom Cannon Miller that has propelled the team forward. Now, only one obstacle remains: UCLA. Like Boise State, UCLA has their eyes set on the same prize, fighting for the chance to qualify and prove themselves on the biggest stage. Both teams have their aspirations pinned on Sacramento, but only one will come out victorious. It's all on the line in this upcoming match, where the winner will earn their ticket to the CECC West and the opportunity to shine in person. Experienced coaches like Doc Haskell know exactly how to keep players focused and engaged in a winning strategy. Understanding the impact of environmental elements on gameplay, Doc adds a unique twist to this match with a special challenge.
If you boop more than one person, you get a Big Mac.
On this specific map?
Two.
How many people?
Two.
Two total.
You have to get two. You don't have to get them at the same time.
As the final moments tick down, Boise State's Overwatch team claimed a hard-fought victory over UCLA, punching their ticket to Sacramento. For three of the Broncos, this marks an exciting milestone. With one of the three Broncos squads advancing to the live event, the focus moves to Valorant and Rocket League. While Valorant has never won a CECC West title, the pressure for the Rocket League trio to win their third straight West trophy is palpable. Advancing through the group stage is more difficult than before. Teams are improving, and everyone needs to be respected. New Mexico State has surprised everyone by making it out of the group stage and into the bracket. They'd love nothing more than to upset the perennial favorites.
We saw them play New Mexico yesterday in the group stage. So what's the biggest thing they have to focus on today to get the win?
As long as they take the first game and keep the momentum rolling, then they should have a sweep.
In the opening moments of Game 1, Boise State's Rocket League team struggled to find their rhythm, seeming just a beat behind New Mexico State's solid defense.
Ooh, that was a nice shot, actually. Definitely didn't expect that one.
No, it did not. It almost looked like a pre-flip into the ball.
Oh yeah, nice skip touch there.
Yeah, gets it over the last defender, and New Mexico getting the first goal here.
Passing plays will definitely catch them off guard, especially with third man taking a shot. Should be a goal from Gill.
There
nice,
it is.
Good goal.
Despite the slow start, the Broncos rallied late, edging out a victory to take the first game.
Bump on the last defender by Dirt, though. It's open. Great play.
New Mexico State answered back in Game 2 with fierce defensive play, holding the Broncos to a single goal and claiming a hard-fought 2-1 win and capturing back the momentum.
And they're looking to try and keep it up, but it's not going to go. It's going to hit that corner right where it doesn't need to go. New Mexico getting the win. Another one-goal game.
In Game 3, the Broncos began to execute with the precision and intensity that earned them 2 consecutive CECC West titles. Woozy, Durtho, and Gill took turns finding the net, showing the Aggies the level of play that defines champions.
I respect it.
I don't blame him, bro. Come on. Nice. Good shot, go.
Yeah, that's ethical right there.
Look at book. Magic Tree House. Book number 52.
What? Was that deep cut?
Did you not read those back in the day?
I don't remember 52. I got.
You're beating.
I got solo. I got solo. I got solo. Alright, that's it, dog. That's all you get from me. You got your video. You got your video. You got your video.
That's level for the rest.
You got your video.
That's all you got.
With each goal, the Broncos built a lead that put the game and New Mexico State firmly in their control, sealing a decisive win. Ticket number 2 punched for Sacramento. Overwatch, Rocket League, Smash, and Street Fighter 6 squads have already secured their spots in the live finals, putting pressure on Valorant to do the same. With a lower seeding, Boise State faces tougher opponents, including juggernaut Keanu College, featuring several pro players. The Broncos need to perform their best to advance.
We can net someone and try to ult them.
Might just have to walk out.
Grab one trap.
You guys want me long as well?
I'm gonna smoke real quick.
That's fine.
I think I'm just gonna try and go late hookah.
Can you ult something here, Wyatt?
I just smoked up hookah. I think he's in it.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna smoke and then I'm gonna ult backside.
Okay.
Under hookah. Dead.
I think he's elbow,
He's in
elbow.
elbow, he's in elbow.
Yeah, that like all.
Yeah.
I'm playing for post.
I'll blend.
Backside. The flooding, elbow one.
Over.
Backside. One.
Flank
Flank
as
long,
well.
flank long.
In their first map against Keanu, Boise State encounters Breach, an agent used to launch powerful attacks.
Oh yeah, we actually.
The Broncos pause, regroup, and adjust. They keep things even through 22 rounds, but just as they approach map point, Keanu challenges them, threatening their run.
One enemy remaining. This is nothing.
Hey man.
Nice try.
Nice try.
Alright, we just don't need to walk out, Austin.
Sorry, it's just the first thing I thought of. My bad.
Okay, I'm gonna fight A with my teleport. Okay.
Heard.
The experience of the Broncos is put to the test. As Doc likes to say, it's not what happens that matters, it's how we respond.
Going B, I believe. Going B, going B. Yeah, with Neon, all they could go
We
nailing.
got Cypher.
Here we go.
Do you want to just
We
flip?
need to
Like, we
live
just keep
Austin.
going. We just keep going.
We can't keep going, but Austin, you need to live.
Yep. Going spawn. They could go away.
B?
Unknown. I don't hear anything right now.
Heard.
They're
Me and
running long,
Griffin are
running long.
recurring.
I don't know if you saw me or not. It
We have to
ended.
just wait hella.
Yeah. You guys need to make noise.
Like,
too.
start
We
running.
are.
Run
We're
12,
just
run
walking.
12.
No, you guys need to start running. Actually.
Yeah. We just work things close.
Jiggling.
Dark 6, dark 6.
I have.
Over there.
I'm walling.
I'm not going out with this, I'm not going out.
Yep. Me neither.
Just wait, just wait.
Stun,
Yep.
darted.
Yeah,
It's
stun.
done.
Darting off, darting off.
Working right.
Gonna
We
flash.
need to speed up. We need to speed up. We need to speed up.
Heaven, Omen dead.
One more. Nice.
One short, one short. I'm gonna have to get on. I need to get on.
Yeah, stick.
Mia might be wrapping me
You
long.
have updraft.
Long.
One enemy remaining.
Long.
Short,
Short.
Get on.
I'm sticking.
Nice.
Nice.
Holy.
Let's
Oh
go.
my God.
Let's go, guys.
What?
Coming out, grass. Two.
Neon's art all the way through head.
Out. Two. No suck on bomb now.
I'm stunned. I need help. Hold guard.
I can't.
Nice.
Nice, can we triple peek
Marking
side?
bomb. Marking bomb.
Yep.
3, 2, 1, peek.
Off.
Peek.
Triple swing on the
Nice.
Boise State responds with resilience, pushing to match point. Austin Julian, or Prestige, steps up, performing in a high-stakes moment.
Solid gap.
Let me jump from that.
Yep. Drone.
I have the one.
Smoke C.
Nice pass.
I'm stunned, Austin. I can.
It's fine. If he dies, he dies. 5v3. No. Through.
Nice.
Don't you know? What you know about that?
Good job.
Determined to stay in the tournament, the Broncos came out strong, showcasing their teamwork and strategic play.
I have them now!
Enemy down.
Spike down, B. One enemy remaining. 10 seconds left. One enemy.
With the win over Oregon, Boise State advanced to face the University of British Columbia. Each game has showcased their growth, resilience, and hunger to claim a top seed, aiming for a shot at the championship. But in a cruel twist, the Broncos draw Seattle University in the bracket. These teams have a friendship in and out of the game. Everyone is excited to compete, but one of these two teams will advance to the live event in Sacramento. For the other, it will be their journey's end.
A few of us on the team know Seattle U personally through other tournaments that we've gone to and online. So we were a little upset to have to go against them in round of 8 to qualify.
I know Skies Peter is pretty close with all of them on that team. I know I'm friendly with them and talk to them and play rank with them sometimes, but you know, at the end of the day, it's your opponent. You can't really be friends with them, so you got to knock them out.
We were hoping to be able to go to the LAN with them and like meet them in person and hang out with them for the first time at a LAN event.
The Broncos focus on their R2, an above-the-line strategy that serves them well. The R2 response factor is to adjust your mindset to be aware of what you're focusing on and change it to what is within your control. The Broncos are on a mission to make the live CECC West event. To do so, they have to focus round by round to outplay the opponent in front of them.
Looks a little rusty, huh?
I thought that they were slower, but I don't think
You're biting it over there.
running out.
Okay.
Off, not half, not half, not half.
Cage triggered. Tripwire destroyed.
One enemy remaining.
Nice! Nice!
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, I want you to stun this too.
Perfect.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. We're going to Sacramento.
I'm sorry, I know it's Seattle U, but I'm very happy.
Securing the victory in the bid to Sacramento, the Broncos feel a sense of excitement and relief. They are the last to qualify and have the hardest road ahead of them. Coach K and the squad unlock this achievement and can set their sights on a new one, capturing a CECC West title. Can they do it? Find out next time on Above the Line. Previously on Above the Line.
Jonathan has been out of the building for a little bit. An autoimmune issue popped up after some of the recent world travel.
There's no gold, there's no gold.
You lose your point, you lose your point.
That's the Broncos spirit. Never give up, baby.
Nice, good shot, Gil.
Yeah. That's it.
If he dies, he dies. 5v3. And then if
Nice!
What you know?
What you know about that?
Good job.
We don't get the team we want, we get the team we built.
But Boise's yelling at the top of their lungs, attack us! We dare you!
We are not going to be ready for Syracuse if we're practicing like this. Come on, get our heads in it.
There's support, there's support!
Yeah.
That knows all the dances.
After 8
Please welcome
weeks
to the
of
stage,
intense
Boise
practice,
State
review,
University.
and competition,
And putting it
the
all
Broncos
on
are
the
finally
table.
ready to
It
make
is
the
a
trip to
Boise
Sacramento
State
for the
moment.
CECC West region. The CECC experience is a cornerstone of the season's goals set by the squads of Valorant, Rocket League, Overwatch, Smash, and Street Fighter VI. Last year, Boise State qualified for the May Madness event in Arlington, the national championship bracket featuring the top 16 teams in each primary game. Having consistently earned their place at the event in past years, the Sacramento qualifier remains one of the most critical stepping stones. Securing a spot at one of the 4 regional qualifiers not only guarantees a berth at May Madness, but also provides a coveted first-round bye and top seed. The Broncos have reached the finals before, but each new season starts from scratch. As Doc Haskell says, we have to earn it.
We don't get the team we want, we get the team we build. We don't get the culture we want, we get the culture we build.
Earning their place at the CECC West Regional in Sacramento has been the mission of the Broncos since training camp began in September. Rocket League emerged from the online qualifier with the first seed, but the other squads face tougher paths. Overwatch enters the event as the 4th seed out of 8. Valorant is the 6th seed, and the Smash Squad making their first ever CECC LAN appearance as the 8th seed. Meanwhile, Boise State Street Fighter 6 players Corey Kotak and Sebastian Leeper are at the top of their bracket. But the competition is fierce across all titles. Traveling with a group of 25 students and coaches is no small task. The Broncos understand that, as a premier Division I program, all eyes will be on them. Doc insists that all players arrive in full kit, from headsets to shoes, to ensure they leave a lasting impression.
What up, crew?
At Boise State, the iconic look, complete with a different jersey for each day, is essential. During the player send-off, staff meticulously double-check every piece of gear to ensure players are fully prepared for the trip. Traveling for esports is a rare privilege that the Broncos treasure. Since most matches can be played online, traveling to compete face-to-face is a skill in itself. Seasoned Boise State veterans like Carter Jones, Jenny Cummins, Ian Perfit, and Emiliano Flores help ensure their teammates are ready for what lies ahead, even if that's just a quick nap or some downtime with the team. The Boise State Smash Squad, consisting of J.C. Ho, Seth Carmody, Tyler Wills, and Alexis Arenas, made an impressive debut at their first LAN tournament as a team under the guidance of Coach K, or Kelsey Mosier. Despite being seeded 8th, the Broncos far exceeded expectations, showcasing their skills and resilience throughout the competition. In the winners bracket, Boise State were narrowly edged by hometown favorite Sacramento State, demonstrating their strength and cohesion as a team. Although they fell, they displayed grit and adaptability, dropping to the losers bracket with confidence. In the redemption bracket, Boise State faced tough opposition but delivered another strong performance, meeting Mountain West Conference opponent San Jose State University once more. Despite falling short in their rematch, the Broncos showed significant growth in teamwork, earning respect from competitors and spectators alike. Street Fighter 6 had the Broncos favored with 2 entries. In September, Boise State held a campus-wide tournament to search for the best SF6 player on campus.
Give it up for Asteria!
The winner was Korai Kotak, known as Asteria, narrowly edging Yata, Sebastian Leeper. The story of Asteria and Yata representing Boise State is one of perseverance and triumph in a highly competitive tournament.
Well, the good news is 0-0. Oh, last game,
Let's go, Boise State!
I also got you a Red Bull.
Starting with a bye in the first round, Yata faced Rito from Sacramento State.
Characters. Yeah, repositions also with the reversal, gets the grab off to push them back, not exactly in the corner just yet. That should do it too, because of hard knockdown, given the double, and given the double as well too, because you haven't met Yata yet.
Yata, seeded first, showcased dominance throughout the competition and secured a clean 3-0 victory.
Oh, he goes a bit further, not expecting it, gets some lows option, but again, hands down, baby, on your head top, take so nervous, and stomp again. That's Yata with the 3-0 against Rita to move forward the bracket.
Advancing further, Yatta defeated Dr. Iggy from Arizona State in a closely contested match, 3-2, earning a spot in the grand final.
Yo, you can do that? That's disgusting. Look at the pop-up in the player camp. Yatta's like, yeah, son. What of it? What of it? Come see me. Pop-off deserved. Oh my God, that was sickening. Yatta!
In a rematch against Dr. Iggy in the final, Yatta displayed unmatched resilience.
Now, if the true run back can happen as we head into our final game of the day.
Stays alive, tries to parry, gets melted crap, wake up level 3 of his own. Who counters who? Oh! Iggy! You gotta be kidding me, brother! Disgusting!
Launches it.
Effect. Save his life from high. Both of them, same idea. Dry brush, low kick. Immediately. Wait, is it gonna happen? He lands a level 2! He lands it! He lands!
Sweeping the match 3-0 to claim the championship and solidify Boise State's position as a top competitor.
You and I talked, and we were talking a little bit about how you said, oh, I'm number 4 seed, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. You said that straight up to me. I knew it in the moment. You believed it. But how does it feel to get to prove that, man? I mean, you fought hard for it.
Yeah, I mean, it feels amazing. Street Fighter 6, especially Capcom pushing this game and being able to compete here is just a wonderful experience. I feel like collegiate fighting games are growing and growing.
Meanwhile, Asteria, seeded 3rd, faced a more arduous path. After defeating in-state rival Vinny from the University of Idaho with a commanding 3-0 scoreline, Asteria encountered a setback against Dr. Iggy, losing 0-3 and dropping to the losers bracket. Undeterred, Asteria battled back with grit, eliminating Hood Pancake from Arizona State 3-1 and Rito from Sacramento State 3-0.
Well, he's gonna spend it, not quite a critical art scaling, but it's gonna do a hefty amount of damage.
Yeah, put some burnout too, which is gonna be clutch as well. So ensuring that
no way! No way! Oh, the reaction to stop and block?
Disgusting.
Asteria then faced Dr. Iggy once more, but fell short in their rematch, 1-3, concluding their tournament run.
You have to guess all this mix, you're not able to. This should be the nail in the coffin here. Iggy has enough to stagger through with the OD, but no! Who got it first? Who got it second? Dr. Iggy with the reactions, with the timing, slays the #1 seed from BSU. Asteria going home in a lofty 3rd place. Good pop-off from Dr. Iggy. Keeps it. It's not a 3-0, it's a 3-1, but the result's still the same.
Yeah.
Together, Yatta's championship performance and Asteria's deep losers bracket push underscored Boise State's strength and determination under the guidance of Coach K.
Your arc is not done. There's going to be more. There's definitely more.
But that wasn't the only celebration from the Broncos.
So, spring qualifier.
While Asteria finished 3rd on the day, because Dr. Iggy had already secured a spot in the 16-player Spring League that leads into May Madness, Korai's strong performance also sealed his invitation to the coveted event.
So, I just wanted to let you know.
He proved Doc's belief that, quote, we can only control how we respond.
Control what you can control.
Thank you. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, I'll keep in touch with when the bracket goes live and stuff. Yeah.
Thank you so much for playing in the open. Tony Ann, thank you so much.
With the CECC West Regional well underway despite the Smash team's dramatic improvement, it was not enough to claim their spot on Championship Sunday. May Madness would have to be a goal for next year.
I've never
But it wasn't all disappointment for the close-knit fighting game squad led by Coach K or Kelsey Moser. Two players were able to lock in their positions in the 16-person Spring Street Fighter 6 qualifier. Sebastian Leeper, or Yada, won the West Regional Tournament, and teammate Asteria, or Corey Kotak, took the bronze medal spot, helping him move on to the Invitational. Unique to Street Fighter 6, winners from respective regions and open qualifiers advance to an Invitational League in the spring, with the top 8 finishers advancing to Made Madness in Arlington. The Boise State Valorant team has been the epitome of consistency in collegiate esports, reaching the grand finals in the CECC West for the past 3 years. This remarkable streak highlighted their resilience and ability to deliver under pressure. However, this year presented a new challenge that tested the team's resolve to stay above the line. Wyatt Morrison, known by his in-game tag Master, had earned a starting position on the roster within the first month of the school year. His performance became integral to the team's success. Unfortunately, one day before their departure to Sacramento, Master developed an eye infection that left him unable to secure clearance to travel with the team. This unforeseen setback placed the team and coaching staff, including Coach K and Doc, in a difficult position. The key to staying above the line, as the coaches and captains teach, is to control what you can control. In this case, players worked on maximizing their setup and warm-up, difficult in a foreign environment. The response, never to complain, but to adjust and adapt. Meanwhile, Overwatch was warming up and preparing for their first match against UC San Diego. The Broncos are no stranger to the stage, as it is part of their preparation.
How about we go to Sacramento?
In the Boise State Esports arena, the team practices and competes on a similar stage. This means the coaches can develop and reinforce the skill of resilience in discomfort, a critical skill when traveling for competition. Players need to feel comfortable and calm when the equipment is not your own. The Broncos get ready to compete with their celebrated and iconic relaxed nature. Their goal is not to win the CECC West Regional per se. It is an outcome that performing their best will unlock. A common Boise State refrain from football coach Spencer Danielson is, "We have to earn the right to perform our best." A sentiment felt by the esports players and coaches. It's just part of the blue turf culture. That's what they've been preparing to do.
Folks, we're going to be jumping into Overwatch 2 in just a couple of minutes here. Boise State versus UC San Diego going head-to-head. And there's a lot on the line here. UC San Diego, a team that we're quite familiar with, a team that we're very comfortable with. They've been trying to prove themselves that they can punch with the best of them going into any event, any weekend like this. And they're going up against Boise State, a Boise State that for a lot of people that have been watching the West region are going to look a lot different. And they're going up against Boise State, a Boise State that for a lot of people that have been watching the West region are going to look a lot different. A lot of recognizable players, a lot of power players are not going to be here this weekend. Both Clear and Matt Merck, two of the most recognizable Boise players, are not able to play this weekend, and that's really going to shake up how Boise's going to come to the table that I personally am very excited to see.
Queen behind, queen behind.
Huge. Venture in.
Queen, must die. Help me.
Right.
Queen, one,
Must die.
one.
Nice.
So Boise State trying to take advantage, already building up to another Graviton surge is Strider, and that Rampage going all for nothing for Moose here. Boise State looking to close the door on Control Center, only needing 1 more %, looking for the overtime block, which they do, but UC San Diego starting to melt away here. Genji falling oh so low, but nobody else touches the point. The orbital rate does not matter. Boise State up 175 on map number 1.
Fight to jump across the bridge.
It's okay, Strider, you can do this, We all believe in you.
My inputs were getting eaten.
It will be funny.
Do you want Honor or Junior here? We put
Strider's able to take down Gloomy, so the one thing that can stop the Wrecking Ball is gone, and now knocking off the Junker Queen off the map.
No.
Strider knocks off Moose down into the depths below, as it will be Boise State holding on to this point very well off too.
I mean, Broncos
Nice job.
Vamos. Bro, the bridge is so scary. The bridge is so scary.
The Broncos jump out to a 1-0 lead on great team play.
I'll be ready for it.
Watch it.
I'm sack maxing.
Sack maxing in Sacramento.
Sack maxing.
But the Tritons of UC San Diego were not deterred. With the loss, they selected their favorite map.
Where's bubbled off?
Stream monkey. Oh, ran to. Monkey's up.
Right here. Tracer gonna read, cart.
Getting a bit fancy, Derek. I need you in like normal positions because I don't know.
Blintz of a hold. The Wrecking Ball can do it though. 224 left, gets bumped away by the whip shot. It's going to be the Deadeye from above. Wrecking Ball can do it though. 224 left, gets bumped away by the whip shot. It's going to be the Deadeye from above. Finds 2. Zinnia's going to clear them out with 2.
While the Broncos challenged early, they were not able to make enough plays to hold momentum.
Tracer car, rest of us good job.
8 seconds left. Reeves is just making sure the Grim Reaper is well on their side. UC San Diego completes. It's a team kill. The first to 3 is reduced to a first to 2.
It was 1-1 after 2 maps.
It is going to be the mines out for right now, but Strider falls away. UC San Diego, Tritons are online. There's going to be the Rampage down. It's on to Lyric, but that's the only one he needed to hit anyways to try to touch the point. And the Tritons are up on the Broncos. The number 5 seed is 1 nap away from being 1-0 in the group.
Let's have the most miraculous slam dynamites.
Yes.
Real.
I agree.
It's torp time.
Break car 1, break car 1. Let's rally.
Wait, play life. We come out with mines, Nano.
Yeah, I have to live. Live man.
I'm trying.
And now 2.47 meters left, and there is just nothing left to do but run into the mines, and all you got left is a fortified Orisa, no heals, no support whatsoever. Boise State shuts the door on the Tritons at the last fight possible. 67 meters, 2 points is all they get. Boise State needs basically the entire map to figure out something to break through the Triton squad, because right now UCSD is putting on the fence.
Huge. We're even. We're up to.
Walking
Let's go. Big one.
Big one, man. Queen. You can chase break, she's one.
Trying to.
I'm chasing.
Blade is like 70, 60.
Okay, guys, it's just like the fight before on second. We need to play slow because we need to build a Ray and we need to build a rally. Or Ray and Gref. If we build those ults, we win the game.
Wait, they're close. No shout. I'm not thinking.
Slowly.
Genji.
Genji.
Cast right.
Cast right. We don't have much time.
Ross, you're gonna be touch.
Okay, I don't have take. I have 5.
Time melts away to the even touch. You get the overtime clock, but it's just Frost left on this point to even touch. Tracer on the point as well. Blade's out. Blade's not going to find anything, but will find one last slash away. And there it is. The Triton host prevails. UC San Diego wins the series 3-1.
UCSD would hold on to their momentum, narrowly edging Boise State in map 3 and 4 to take this group stage matchup.
Okay, first out of your seats. Stand up. Let's go congratulate them. Let's go.
Quickly turning the page, the Broncos group to fine-tune their strategy and make necessary adjustments before facing their next group opponent, USC.
No, okay, shield was good, but literally, what we did to the Ram is what we need to do to like the Aristocop every time. Like it should be.
The Trojans of Southern California are very familiar to the Broncos, who faced off in the PEC regular season. With the blue and orange coming out on top. As the CECC West starts to take shape, Boise State players, coaches, and fans are filled with anticipation and questions. Next time on Above the Line. Would the Rocket League team, fresh off back-to-back titles, find the form to secure an unprecedented three-peat as West champions? Could the Overwatch squad rally and return to the championship game, reclaiming their spot among the best? All eyes are also on Valorant, where uncertainty looms. Would Wyatt Master Morrison recover and be cleared to travel, arriving just in time to help the team compete at full strength? The stakes couldn't be higher for Boise State Esports.
Sometimes I've seen a constant battle back and forth where each team only scores one goal on each side.
Oh, those are the best. When you get up to those Game 5 or Game 7 thrillers on the edge of your seat, wondering what's going to happen next. What's even better is Game 7 overtime, when the scoreline is tied after regulation time and you get down to it. But for right now, we got to get into Game 1 of this first preseason match of this 25-26 season.
Demo coming out quick. Leisure gets a nice look on the ball, kind of kicks it out up top. Woozy wants to get a nice little aerial play. It's it nice into the middle, but the Syracuse player hits it right towards the net. Durtho back the other way, but it's saved out of the air before it can go too far.
It's easy to see, like we were talking about with the switching positions, how each of Boise State's players has hit the ball in a different position as the game has started. For only a few seconds, we've seen Durtho switch from getting that first touch on the ball all the way into the back. So it really goes to show how much defense there is. Speaking of defense, just near miss on the net as Lesser tries to hit it inside, but fortunately Preston was there at the ready.
Great dunk there to the corner. Anybody up for this one? It's going to be Durtho. Shot on! It's going to be barely off. Woozy with a quick follow-up. It's going to be wide. Potentially still could follow up out of the corner. He's going to go one off the ceiling. Going to change direction out. Preston, he's going to leave it for Durtho, and we're going to keep possession here on the Boise State side, maybe with great 50.
Preston continuing to knock it forward, grabbing some boost on the way, just trying to stay prepared for anything, as I believe that was Woozy rushing by, trying to get the possession of the ball. Durtho goes up into the corner, trying to gain possession, but isn't able to find much as it gets knocked back towards Boise's side.
Ooh, you can see Woozy, I believe, or no, Preston, he went for the aerial bump. Try to get a player off. Oh, no!
Able to get it. Baby able to get the first goal of the match.
Woozy not quite in position to be able to stop that one. Instead gives it a little assist as Syracuse get out and take the first point of the series here. Maybe showing a bit of what they're about in this preseason.
And I can definitely tell between the differences between last year and this year. This is definitely a new and improved roster for Syracuse. So they're making a great showcase for themselves here. But right now it's going to be Durtho's turn to talk. He's going to send that one all the way down to the other end of the corner. Leisure with a touch. Oh, and Woozy with a follow shot on. Boise State, they're not going to let up here. Potentially out in the mid for Woozy. Pass good. It's going to go 50 bottom left corner. Boise State are going to tie that one up real quick with just a little less than 2 minutes, or no, a little over 3 minutes left to go in this game.
Pass 3 just manages to beat the first defender, and the other two weren't quite able to correct, evening things out with about 3 minutes left on the clock here in game 1.
First touch, and we find it near the middle of the map, but Woozy's able to get a pretty solid dribble towards Syracuse's side. It's met with some defense as Lesser pushes forward, trying to get it into the corner, but Preston pinches it. Gets closer to their goal. Woozy's at the ready with 3/4 boost and is able to start moving it towards the enemy side. A little bit of assistance from one of their team, too.
But a little too low.
Oh, this is right side of the goal. One touch, and Nano getting the second goal for Syracuse. That was such a close one.
Durtho's just so awkward in the net here. Oh, no, it's actually Preston. 0 boost, and it's just going to bounce off that top bar. So awkward for Boise State defense, but that's okay. That's okay.
When it gets stuck in the net like that, there's not a lot you can do.
You really can't. You kind of just got to improv.
Oh, no,
what an early start.
Everyone, and just runs it in. That's like a thief in the night. Just
we barely had any time to say anything.
Yeah, seriously.
Wow. Sometimes you'll see goals where it takes like 2 minutes to get it in the net. Sometimes, once in a blue moon, someone just gets immediately control of the ball.
That's a rare lack of communication from Boise State there.
Oh, we haven't even reached halfway, so they got lots of time to correct.
That's a decent look on the ball. Isn't able to get it quite where they want. Sets up for the defense with the ball. Not quite where maybe thought. Instead,
Durtho going off the ceiling, trying to get a good touch, but Lesser still keeps control, getting backed up by Nano. Preston does his best. He's pushing forward, but baby, there's some solid communication going on with Syracuse right now.
Yeah, they're really stepping up their game here, but a potential double commit. Leisure getting a touch onto that one. Preston's going to take that one to the corner, try to get Boise State onto the offensive here. Full take a boost, going to send it down, potentially looking for a teammate for the pass. Flip reset over
did
one.
You see that? That was a crazy switch up on baby.
Good save. And now the attack is going the other way. Syracuse wants to get some momentum, but Boise State gets it right back. But what a save.
Preston with a quick follow, though. Dirt, though. Oh, no, it's back to Woozy.
There we go.
That's what you want to see. Boise State synergy right there, passing plays left and right.
Look at the coordination on this, too. I mean, the ability to kind of correct and get a second look after a miss, like, it's almost like an offensive rebound in basketball. It's like a little bonus chance. Like, oh, I guess if you'll let me have this, I'll give it a go.
A little alley-oop.
Preston off to a good start.
That's
here,
a good
bouncing
opportunity.
It straight over. Durtho.
Durtho double,
Wait,
nothing.
they might get the pass, but a save by Lesser. Usually going back in, trying to regain offensive control, but Baby starts pushing back, and a demo onto two of Boise State's members.
Ooh.
Fortunately, demos don't keep them dead for very long. They're able to get right back up and in it.
Ooh, everyone's quick up to that one. Leisure and Preston both trying to pre-jump this one. Durtho shot wide. Nano's going to send that one long. Leisure with only barely over half take a boost is going to try and control this one. Boozy from the corner. Pops it out for one. Preston controlled. Full take a boost. Flip reset. Over one. Potential. No. Baby. Durtho with a shot. He's going to get 50. It's going to bite the Baby. But Boise State, they're going to keep on an offense. Potential. Pass to the mid.
Not quite, but Durtho on the back foot.
Double.
Oh, they're going close, but just barely pinching it on Baby. Woozy tries to get it towards the goal yet again. Might get backed up by Preston.
Demo.
Oh, the double hit. There he goes.
Nice
Crazy.
To himself, an alley-oop off the backboard here. Look at that.
Great job out of Woozy, though. That's kind of those team plays that you want to look for. Woozy making that rotation through, getting the demo on the defender on the line, leaving only one left. And Preston, with almost a pretty much open net for that double tap, is going to sink that one, tying it up with just under a minute left in this game. Who's going to secure it?
Preston trying to jump up towards the ball, isn't able to reach it. Nano trying to back up his team, but Preston stays solid on that defense, pushing it towards the corner. Gets hit by Baby. Woozy in the air, trying to back it up, but isn't able to find it. Baby with full boost, ready to try and get it in. Still isn't able to find much. It is stuck in the corner right now.
Preston's got it out a little. Leisure actually hits it up to a Boise State player, but just about out of the goal. Centered and 15 seconds left. The team has to make a play now. Syracuse ball on their side, but in goes Preston. Ariel setting up the ball for Woozy. A nice hit off to himself. Not quite. Durtho.
From across the field. Look at that.
Slams in, screams in with that boost, and that's no good.
That was the
Boise State
cleanest.
Pretty much a non-OT position now. They're going to have to score in practically no time, 6 seconds here.
I've seen crazier.
We saw earlier in the match, so it's entirely possible.
Boise State has all capabilities to do
but
this,
it goes
maybe
back towards
not
Boise
this
State's goal.
game.
Oh. I think that's going to be it, fellas.
Little exclamation point. Syracuse, strong showing here in game one. All that's really left is to just run the clock out, take the knee here for them pretty much.
Unless Boise State's able to keep it in the air the entire time.
If that's possible.
Well, they'd have to get 2 goals in a second. Not quite possible. Maybe one. No.
There it goes.
Syracuse is going to send it, and they're going to go into game 2 with a 1-game lead. But this is also where Wayton steps into play, their coach. Wayton's going to step in and talk to the players and tell them, hey, that was game 1. This is a new Syracuse team. We haven't played yet. Different from last year, so now we got to adapt. What can we do differently? What can we change for game 2? And we got to try to get this next game win.
A very important thing when it comes to just esports in general. Like, obviously, we're talking Rocket League right now. But even in esports, one of the most important parts is knowing your enemy. And since they don't really know that much about the enemy team right now, it makes sense that they struggled a little bit at the start. But this is their chance to make that slow burn comeback towards getting that win, because now they have a better idea of what specifically they saw Syracuse's team doing and how they can, like you said, adapt to that. So now there's a chance to learn and figure out what they need to switch up in their strategy in order to make that change.
You guys are, of course, getting a little technical because you love the game, but just from like a base perspective, it's hard to really quantify and understand just how difficult what these players are doing is unless you've tried to do it.
Oh yeah.
I
played like 2 games
couldn't
around
even
it.
get my car off the ground for like 10 hours. And like these people, they're like doing backwards flips, bouncing the ball to themselves off the wall in the air, like.
And the angles they have
The
to hit to
talent
make
is
those
insane.
specific shots.
It's
It is
incredible.
so precise. You got to know the geometry of the car in order to make some of
Oh,
these
it's
shots.
insane because this is one of the few games where, in a competitive sense, it is physics-based, and people have to spend thousands of hours not just perfecting like aim or anything, but learning the physics of the game so that they know what's going to happen with the car and the ball when they do certain
And
things.
you can do crazy stuff like this. When once you learn the physics, you can fly in.
The physics
just
are
like
funky,
Dorto.
so. Speaking of physics, Nano just driving on the wall for about half that field. Met with some contention there by Woozy as Preston starts pushing forward, trying to get that full boost. Durtho trying to make the shot back to by Woozy, but a crazy block from Baby.
Instant reaction.
Durtho stays with this one. One more off the ceiling. Who's going to go for it? Potentially going to beating through the ceiling. Maybe a shot out of Durtho. Not going to be able to get the angle. Nano taking that one out. Getting mid. Getting demoed by Durtho, actually. Going to leave it perfectly for Preston to Woozy. Maybe back. No, maybe he's going to read that one. Durtho now with a very little amount of boost. Can't do much with it. He's going to have to leave it for Preston's sake. And still with a minute down in this game, it is still 0-0 anybody's ball game.
Woozy trying to take down Lesser, but isn't able to find much as there's a little bit of a juke, but there goes the demo, immediately taking away that power from him.
Lesser was getting stylish, and Durtho just took him directly out of the lobby for that one. Tries to take a bit more control of this ball here in the center. Double commit from Boise State, though. Oh, right over Baby's head, and that's actually a decent look. Something could come out of this, but Nano taking control of the ball right now. Still leaves it towards the middle. Preston, good lob up towards the center, but there's no support there quite yet.
Nano's definitely proving himself as the most dangerous offensive player on Syracuse's team, given the 4 goals that he got last time. So imagine our team is definitely looking out to make sure he doesn't get too much control over the ball as they're pushing forward.
Oh,
like that, that's what I was talking about.
That was a little hesitation. Did you see that? I think Nano looked like they were going to go in really quick and slam the ball in the goal, but they went a little slow here and kind of faked Durtho out, did a little hesitation.
For you actual soccer players, it's like putting your foot on the ball to stop it in its momentum as the goalie jumps towards it and then kicking it afterwards. That's basically what we saw right there.
Well,
Durtho's ready.
Oh,
it's
just
still
close.
Lesser getting
follow.
another one.
Leisure gets it. Wow. It was like, oh no, it's over, to, oh, it's safe, to, oh no, it's over again.
Oh, it was off of a bump. He used his flip and got it. Such an unfortunate kickoff for Boise State once again here in game 2. But with 3 minutes left, there's a lot of time for this offense to try to get 2 more goals, try to tie up the game like they did last. And here we go with the passing attempt. Down.
Great shot from Preston.
Just a pot shot for them. Durtho, sidewall read. Doesn't quite get it.
The upside down spin, almost got a decent look, but now Durtho has to get some boost and reset. Decent put in the middle from Woozy, but it's not going to find the man he wants.
The
Durtho.
mid-air demo.
Yeah,
You don't see that very much.
Able to get the mid-air demo. He's been a menace so far this game. Ball up towards the center. Baby,
he tries to block it.
Just to
Woozy gets the demo, but isn't able to find it inside. Durtho goes for the shot. Still isn't able to find it.
Syracuse holding their breath right now, just waiting for some of this tension to release.
I'm
It's
holding
past
my
the
breath.
defender. Back out
Woozy!
towards Woozy. Not quite. A little bit too far to the left, but they have another look. But Baby wants to get it out. Preston isn't able to get the ball to go his way.
Ball stuck on midfield, gets pushed towards Boise State's goal, especially with Nano pushing forward, but Preston's ready there with full boost, going off the wall, hopefully trying to find a good shot, especially with help of Woozy.
Yeah!
Oh,
wow.
Lesser there at the
placed.
ready.
Thought that was going to be it.
I really did too. That is rough.
Getting down to the wire, 2 minutes left. Boise State have to get something on the board here. Preston down to Durtho. Not that much boost, but Leisure able to reach it in the air. Boise State low on boost on all ends of the field. They're going to need to regroup, recollect, and try to get something else going here for this offense. Maybe here with Woozy, but no, going to get beat out.
Decent try, but Preston is here, ready to try and get something going. But with all 3 Syracuse players ready to defend, they're like an impenetrable wall right now. Boise State not giving up hope, though, trying their hardest, but can't quite get the look and back the other way. Leisure, just an amazing game so far from them. It was all Nano last game, all Leisure this game. Beautiful play, managing to beat 2 defenders on the ball.
Well, we still got a little bit of time left. We've seen some quick goals being scored, so Boise State still has a chance to make that comeback. We got to focus now. It's a good thing they have a solid offensive start. Woozy pushing it all the way over to the opposite corner. Backed up by the other 2 members, staying on the ground, but Lesser pushing forward. Definitely the MVP of game 2.
Speaking of Syracuse,
oh my! Double demo and Baby getting the goal.
That's the thing I don't think we mentioned when we were describing the game is if you're boosting and you hit a certain speed and you hit a car, the car is temporarily blown up for a little bit, so that's a defender that's out. And so there, Leisure is able to take 2 players out with the demo, leaving only 1 to defend the goal, and it wasn't quite enough there. 4-0 with 1 minute left now.
And demos are what, 2 seconds and dead? Like it's such a short.
Yeah, it's like 2 something seconds, but
they still managed to find it with such little time. They're able to score the goals. Hopefully Boise State can do the same.
It's just a demo is such an inconvenience in this game because you're out of the game for that much longer, and it's a 3v2 until you can get back onto the field,
or 3v1 in that instance.
So yeah, sometimes as well. Sometimes even a 3v0, depending on how many demos you can rack up.
Yeah, well, that's the hard part. Don't really see that very often.
Preston has a chance, not quite though. Difficult angle to try and make. Demos continuing to go on, and a decent bounce. Nano might have an angle here, but can't quite beat the defender.
See Lesser grabbing the ball. That was a pretty specific angle to just stop its momentum on top of him. Putting it back towards their side, maybe hoping just to try and keep the ball away from Boise State. They don't need to score any more goals. They just need to keep it away. 4 seconds left on the clock. Boise State's going to have to really try to get anything. But once it touches the ground, that'll be the end of game 2, and there it goes. Syracuse winning game 2.
And I mean, once is a game and twice is a statement now. Syracuse, they're really starting to run up the score here in a way that I don't think a lot of people here, I mean myself included, really expected. And this is obviously the preseason, like this isn't to qualify for a national championship, but still showing that you have what it takes to, I mean, not just get out to an early lead, but get out to a dominant early lead. Syracuse are looking strong, that their investment into their program is paying off now.
It really is. I mean, this is a really big step up from them compared to last year. And on the side of Boise State, I feel like one person that I'm not seeing quite right is Dirtho. I'm not seeing him on the field, in the air. I'm not seeing him make those plays that we're used to, and I feel like he might not be quite awake yet. So if he can maybe wake up a little bit going into game 3, maybe get some camaraderie going with both Woozy and Preston, I feel like they can really turn the tides here.
Well, and of course, people love to talk about it in traditional sports, but almost I think it's just as important in esports is like that mental aspect of going down 2 games, especially if you feel like you're supposed to be the favorite and you're supposed to be performing and now you aren't. I mean, obviously, I don't think that they're too emotionally invested in this one, but they're certainly, I mean, they're competitors and they're going to want to show what they've got. So this is the game where now they have a chance to come out and turn the narrative here.
I mean, I feel like something interesting I've been noticing is one of the biggest points we made at the start talking about Rocket League is unlike usual stuff like soccer, specifically because, you know, it's soccer with cars.
Yeah.
There's, you know, every player has a specific point that they have, but in Rocket League, they kind of shuffle around. But I feel like I'm noticing with Syracuse, they're pretty adamant about where they're sitting.
Oh, here we go. Preston with a quick goal right off the rib. He's going to send one down long and put Boise State up early with only 15 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's something they need, that's for sure.
That's what we need to see. We need to see more of that.
Took one from Syracuse's playbook there, it looks like.
See if we can't build off of that one. Preston trying to go up early for this one. He's going to get met by Leisure. Dirtho with very little boost might just leave it. Oh, he's going to play low. Oh, couldn't quite leave it for Preston, but still going to pop the mid for Woozy. Definitely going to get a beat out there. Send it downfield, but no boost to his name. He's kind of just trying to be disruptor, trying to get creation or opportunities made for his teammates, and that could be one as well. Open it for Dirtho! There's a 2-0 lead. That's what we want to see.
You speak his name and he shows up. He's like the candy man.
He's like the candy man. Please give me more.
I imagine a lot of that initial
More
pressure and initial like anxiety is starting to wear off, and now they're able to focus a little bit better. Hopefully not taking the bit of the struggle too much to heart.
Yeah, as the game goes on, you get more into the mode and
good
fingers
angle.
get warm, start getting some shots on goal, and you start to feel a lot better. Syracuse now finding themselves down a few scores, wanting to rally back and not let their momentum go to waste.
And Syracuse might even be getting a little too feisty, and maybe that's where their fall is starting to come from.
Potentially. Here we go. Woozy with a pot shot. Oh, great save out of Baby.
Right, Durtho a chance though,
Oh, yeah.
off to
That's
himself to a pass. Not
Oh.
quite.
Baby's playing some heavy defense right now, making sure the ball doesn't get in that goal. Almost playing a goalie like we've seen traditionally.
Right.
Interesting kick. Preston can save that out of there. Nano a little bit too low. Preston now beating it, Baby as well. Leisure sends that back to Woozy. Oh,
two
Demo's coming through.
Hopefully they're able to get back in the game here soon, but man, Preston's playing defense pretty solid.
You can tell Syracuse did their homework. Because the history between this team is that they are a very solo heavy, I shouldn't say solo heavy, but they all have solo potential. So that if you give any of them space in the air to make opportunities, it is going to end potentially bad. So that's why you're seeing a lot of demos come out from Syracuse onto Boise State, because they want to get them off the field and away from the ball as possible.
It's almost like an intentional foul.
Oh, absolutely.
Like if you're like, if someone can shoot threes, it's like we just don't even want them to get a chance. Like don't even let them get set up.
Oh, for sure. But here, there's no ref. You can do whatever you want in this game.
The ref is the physics engine, and seeing how it decides to let you get these plays.
True.
Stuck in the corner, Durtho trying to push it towards the enemy side, but Nano is waiting at midfield. Preston backing him up, but Nano, yet again, right as I say that, continuing to be a menace. Baby pushes it towards the goal, but Durtho with a solid block.
And there at the right time, and now wants to get it back the other way, not quite past the defender. Leisure actually making a good play in the air.
Good touch.
Great save from Woozy. Reads where the ball is going to be and just perfectly executes on it. Still though,
Leisure's trying to go in.
Great save out of Woozy. You got to play backward in these situations, because if you play low and the opponent send it high and just make you awkward, that can be so dangerous, especially at higher levels. So Woozy being on the backward there, getting that save is going to be crucial. Now back in the corner, Woozy again, full take a boost, saving this flip, sending it out, great carry. Trying to keep this offense going. Now under 2 minutes left. They're looking for a third. This could have been it, but a second man wasn't there.
Really good touch though from Woozy. Got the ball all the way into position, just sadly no one quite there, and as time keeps ticking down, Boise State, the lead becomes realer and realer unless Syracuse can get something going now, and they're certainly trying to. A nice, beautiful block by Woozy.
And now he's pushing on the offense. Look at him go, launching it straight
to
the pinch! Could be the one!
What a save!
Oh, man. Baby was in the right place at the right time. They're still able to keep it on Syracuse's side, but it slowly starts getting pushed towards Boise State. That was the closest goal I've seen yet.
Oh, I was for sure thinking someone was going to score there. Oh, that was a great pinch, but even a better save out of Syracuse, keeping this scoreline somewhat close with now a minute left on the clock. They need to get something going now to try to cut this lead in half.
Demo might open up an opportunity, a little window here. Good pass over to Preston. Ariel sets up a good pass to Woozy, but it's not quite on point. Durtho able to stop things before it gets too far, and a look at his own.
Air reset!
But not quite.
What a follow!
Nowhere.
What a follow!
I didn't even realize that was gonna go in. It looked like two of the other players were in the perfect position to block. But he squeezed it right past them at the perfect timing.
Camera's frozen.
It is frozen.
I was like, he's
Nice.
not
He
playing.
just locked in.
He is here to game.
Doesn't even have a headset on.
He is here to play. Like I was about to say, like they are serious, and you can see it. 40 seconds left. Baby, actually a decent pass here into the middle, just smacked away by Durtho. Time ticking down, and Boise State looking to get a little foothold back into the
here we go.
series here. Style points not quite awarded.
Or to be a tire hole instead of a foothold because they're cars.
All right.
Stuck in the midfield right now. Preston with
great
full
bomb.
boost right into the air. Could go straight in the goal, but blocked by Lesser.
The defense this game has been insane.
9 seconds left on the clock. They got to score 3 goals. I don't know if that's going to happen. Especially gets pushed back towards their side, getting followed up by Woozy. Boise State just trying to score 1 more goal, but it's going to touch the ground. That'll be it. Unless.
Look up
Maybe.
top.
Demo, forced.
Oh, and 1 more
Preston.
goal by
There it
Preston. They
is.
really just got to put the cherry on top at that point.
Completely unnecessary, but you'll get it for the sake of
They got to prove themselves.
Yeah,
Absolutely. The first 2 games,
well, actually,
they got to show.
Yeah, you think about it, Syracuse just won 4-0 now. Technically, we're back at where we started.
I was going to say, Syracuse threw a punch. We threw one right back at them. Now we're going to be tied. Or no, not tied, but it's going to be 2-1 in favor of Syracuse still. But that is momentum towards us. Now we can go into game 4 here with a blowout game in our favor. Now we know what to do against this team. Now that we've had 3 games under our belt, now a win. We can now start to improve upon that and try to get a game 4 win, tie it up the series.
Yeah, I think the energy's certainly flowing now. I think one thing has been so impressive this game has been the defense. Like, these have been decently high-scoring games, like 4 or 5 goals, but like without some of these insanely defensive plays we've seen, it could be like up 10 goals because like you just see these players barely stopping the ball from going in, and you can just tell that like they came here to play. This might be preseason, but they're not holding any punches.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the crucial thing about those rotations. Like, you need to be fast about your rotations, getting back onto a defensive side after an offensive play, making sure that you can cover those saves. Like on that pinch save from Syracuse, that was insane. That's just perfect rotations in its entirety right there. You are there when you need to be, and you're making those saves, or else you're just letting goals go.
Everyone has their job. It might not be like traditional basketball, point guard, center, small forward, everything like that, but everyone has a role on this team. They know what they need to do, and the communication is almost subconscious at this point with these guys playing so much.
Crazy start.
That is a ridiculous goal. It bounced so perfectly right back to Baby here. Durtho tips it, bounces right off the ceiling back directly onto Baby's car.
It almost looked like Woozy got a touch there, almost saved it, but it wasn't enough. I didn't see anything on the scoreboard that registered a save, but that's just Rocket League being weird. But here we go. Still under a minute into the game.
We have 5 seconds in that.
Under 30, yeah, under 5 seconds. And we got a goal already. Kind of reminiscent of the last game where in 15, Preston scored one. It is kind of a theme.
There have been 3 quick goals. That doesn't happen very often.
No. Kickoffs are crucial.
Maybe showing that,
oh, here we go.
Take a little bit of time to set. Baby does not want Boise State to get into their set play quite yet, though. But interesting look. We'll get the ball kind of into the corner. Nano is going to look to try and push it back out. And it's away towards Boise State's side. Woozy gets a good look over to Preston, to Durtho from the top row. But Preston actually is the one to get it there.
That was tough to keep track of in those final few moments.
I was going to say, Preston got the touch here. Oh, that was the last touch to happen. It was off of Syracuse's own touch. Good baby own goal.
Nano trying to block it, but isn't able to make it. I think all 3 Syracuse players touched it there at the end.
Well, I could see the vision. Gababy trying to cut off the pass because that was going to go straight to Durtho's hands.
Yeah.
Gababy's trying to cut it off, but instead but instead touches it on target, and Nano couldn't quite save it, unfortunately. But now a minute in, tied up once again, down to 1-1. Boise State still fighting for their lives in this preseason game.
Got 2 of the cameras online. We're still missing one.
They are. Comms, of course, going. Everyone's talking. They're in the zone now. Woozy temporarily out of it from a demo. Nano wants to get a decent look. Baby up top. Is anyone there? What a nice look into the corner. Defenders not quite expecting that angle.
Might get close to a hat trick again. I suppose for all of you, all those who don't know, hat trick is when a single player scores 3 goals in one game. So you don't see that very often, considering not very many goals are scored each game. And so seeing 3 from one person is a lot. So far, Baby already has 2. We're not even a minute and a half into the match, so it is entirely possible.
This one could be a slugfest. Teams seem to be consistently scoring here, which has not been either
good backup.
Good look, but Baby showing up again on both ends, defense and offense, just really showing up to play. But Durtho, a good look, pounce.
Good opportunity potentially. No, Preston could follow up on that quite where he wanted to.
But that's a good angle right there. That could be it, but Baby.
Man, strong.
Oh,
putting the offense forward. Could be a good shot right into the goal, but no, not
quite fast enough. Just enough time for Syracuse to react.
Oh, turn on that.
Back to Woozy.
Right off the rim. That's so tragic.
The crossbar just ruins the dreams.
The crossbar ruins everything, I'm telling you.
It really does. It's everybody's 4th man on the field, unregistered. But this is an opportunity. Sky high for Durtho. It's going to be a little wide. Preston and Durtho actually double commit on that one, so Preston's got to race back on this one.
Woozy yet again taken out of the game with a demo.
Can't catch a break. He's still pushing hard, pushing forward. Dirtho trying to keep the defense going.
Good save.
Bouncing it off the ball. Ooh, Dirtho backing him up. Woozy backing him up. Look at the synergy.
Hello. It's close. Preston now full take a boost. He's going to get cut off by Dirtho. See what he can do here. Out of boost now. Sending it into the corner. Baby's just going to bang that one long. Hoosier going up for a read to this corner. Ooh, tried to get a double out of that. Make it worthwhile, but nothing quite. Boise State still down by a goal now with 2 minutes left in the game. They need to get something going now if they want to have a chance at keeping their momentum alive.
Really feeling that boost. Boise State's pretty high in that regard. Just trying to see if they can get it back towards Syracuse's side, but they have been playing so hard, just trying to keep it towards the goal. Boise State just cannot get it back to the other side. So that demo might give them a good place to start. Dirtho pushed forward, but now it's stuck in center field. Even with a touch from Woozy, they just can't catch a break.
Woozy finally dishing it out himself here after being the victim so many times of the demolition. Finally getting the others, but now Syracuse, good look. The attack is there, and they're down a player. The
Could
defender.
be an easy shot. Baby, there we go with the hat trick, just like I said.
And that's the danger a demo brings to this game. One can screw up any sort of rotations you had with your teammates, and just like that, it can open up the goal.
It really is just like 2 seconds, but like just there, the one defender who was ready and was going to be the one to match that shot got taken out, and it left just an open space that Syracuse is able to take advantage of. Now only a minute left for Boise State to try and get their way back into this series, down 2 goals here.
Potential here. Dirtho just needs to read
backs him up. There we go.
Oh, Woozy, my bad.
Beautiful shot though from Woozy. Just good read and a great pass directly.
Pass from Dirtho, shot by Woozy. There it is.
Not enough. Lesser was so close to making contact, but I don't even think he would have been able to knock it out of the goal. Now up 2-3. Boise State just needs one more. Hopefully they can get a solid start just like that. Stuck on the enemy side. That's exactly what they needed, but man, Lesser is immediately playing on the offense.
Lesser beats a couple Boise State defenders, and now the advantage has been taken back the other way. Good save for the second.
Oh man.
Baby, look at Baby, man.
What's 4 goals? Is that like a double hat trick at that point?
Double would be 6.
Or does that, yeah, we get, sorry.
Man.
Double hat trick would be 6 goals, but regardless here, Syracuse getting a response really quickly, putting up that 2-goal lead again, but now under a minute left, Boise State, they need to pounce on these opportunities that they're given. Anything is going to be everything at this point.
And we still don't know if this is the best of 5 or 7 yet, do we?
Yeah, seriously, we haven't been told anything.
Because if this is a best of 5,
best of
Boise
5,
State needs to get 2 goals or it's all over.
Yeah, Sears on the line here. Pop out for a teammate. Both commit. No goal out of it. Woozy's going to be able to grab mid and potentially read that. Oh, what a cookser pinch out of the sidewall. And now a psycho out of Preston.
No way. It goes all the way back.
What is happening?
The ball is just bouncing ping pong style between each side of the field. Preston just about to get a good save on that, but this is so difficult now. Time is running out, and Boise State, they have to get in quick, or all they can really do is wait it out. Woozy, a final attempt.
Oh, it
Actually,
could be it.
It's a nice,
that could be it, but Lesser. Oh.
Good look. But that might be all that Boise State can ask for. Final ball is in the air. All it has to do is touch the ground. Boise State trying to keep it up. Actually gets a decent try.
They try to knock it towards their own goal there.
End up Syracuse takes that game off the back of a legacy performance from Baby. Look at all those stats. 4 goals, saves, just pretty much doing everything, man.
Oh, yeah. Baby, definitely the MVP of that one.
Yep. The other thing, okay, so one thing I'm hearing, I did not hear anybody leave the lobby. So my take is that it's a best of 7.
Ooh, it could
Probably. Because then that would mean Boise State still has a chance. Yeah, they're still sitting down.
Yeah, typically after a deciding game in a series, you see players say, GG, and then they leave.
It's true. They've got good sportsmanship, and
they at least say good game.
Yeah, we're not seeing that. So
no, everyone said good game, but they're all staying in. Yeah. Something tells me there's a game. What would that be? 6 to happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, every loss now is another kind of hole you have to dig yourself out of. But of course, if there's a team that I'm confident that can possibly do that, it's Boise State.
Yeah, it's the blue and orange. But I mean, they've done it once. They got that blowout game in Game 3. They were able to really put it to Syracuse, but now they just bring it back. They've got to figure out what they did wrong in that last game, improve upon it. I mean, everything about in between these games is adapting, learning what to do differently, what to do next game, how they can do things differently, or maybe just how they want to play altogether. Maybe they're playing too fast. Maybe they want to slow it down. Maybe they want to play their 50s differently. It's a lot of things that you can take into account per game.
Well, if I have one thing that I've noticed Boise State struggling a lot with is trying to get a lot of the successful demos out of it, because Syracuse was able to get a ton of good hits, a ton of good goals out of the demos, but Boise State really struggled with that. So maybe next time, if they're able to get more worth out of those, then that would be great. But so far, did not quite work out well.
We have received word that Rocket League is in fact over. Syracuse was
Unfortunately.
able to take the win. Of course, we didn't want to believe it. Obviously, we were trying to but maybe they can play
But
some
maybe.
more. Come
Well,
on,
maybe.
like
That's
just
okay.
best of 7, best of 9, best of 11.
Hold on.
We wanted to see that, of course. But if you enjoyed watching that, I mean, we play a bunch of other games, and everyone kind of has their favorite that they play. I mean, I'm a Valorant guy. I know, AJ, you like Overwatch. Rocket League, of course, for you, Danner. And, like, they're all complicated and have their own things that kind of make them unique and special.
We don't get the team we want. We get the team we built.
But Boise's yelling at the top of their lungs, attack us, we dare you.
We are not going to be ready for Syracuse if we're practicing like this. Come on, get our heads in it.
No support.
Yeah.
That knows all the dances.
Please welcome to the stage, Boise State University.
And putting it all on the table, it is a Boise State moment.
As the Broncos entered the final day of the CECC West tournament, confidence was still high. Despite Smash and Overwatch failing to qualify for the championship match, Street Fighter 6 star Sebastian Leeper took the top spot in Sacramento, and Korai Kotak, who finished third, also qualified for the Spring Championship League alongside his teammates.
To Yada, our regional qualifier, and Victor. Hold on, I'm trying to fix my.
Okay.
As the tournament heated up in Sacramento, the Valorant squad was still a man down at the start. Sophomore Wyatt Morrison was struck with an eye infection that made it impossible for him to travel with the team.
Sorry, it's all right.
Thank you.
Jorge, Luco, Rick, CJ, Chris.
If you come too early, you won't have a place to warm up, and you're going to have a marathon day.
But Master, as he's known in-game, was medically cleared, managed to catch a flight the next morning, and joined his squad on site. Still a little worse for wear. With Master still recovering and struggling to get comfortable, Valorant opened its first match against its rival, Grand Canyon University. This pairing was unfortunate for both teams, as they were two of the top West contenders, and facing off in the opening match put both in jeopardy of an early tournament exit. For the Lopes of GCU, there was extra motivation to top the Broncos this time. They hadn't forgotten May Madness from the year before.
Collegiate Esports Commissioner's Cup 2024, presented by McDonald's of North Texas. At the number 12 seed, please welcome to the stage, Boise State University.
All right, we're going to start over here with you, all right? Heard you guys, you got a little sibling rivalry. Is that what I can call this? What are the thoughts on that?
So we played each other a bunch. We kind of had their number in TCC, and they've had our number in CVAL for this year. So we're just hoping for a good match.
And they have Thrash online. They have everything they need to get this round on the table.
Damio this time around is going to be the initial first blood here. Straight it up. Both Omens now gone. Masters fighting through and putting it all on the table. One last person. Nader, all eyes on them. But it's a prestige moment. It is a Boise State moment. Map number 1, the only map of Sunset. 13-10. Boise State moving on.
The sting of CECC Arlington had not faded. The two programs have a deep history and respect, but when the bracket brings them together, all bets are off. It's a battle.
Taking mid space? Just taking mid space, we're good. You guys need a body block move. Yeah. I am.
The Broncos pull out a victory against the Lopes once again. GCU can still rematch later in the bracket if they can prevent a second loss in this double elimination. With this win, the Boise State Valorant squad secures a spot in the finals bracket, but their seeding depends on their next opponent, Cal. Win, and the Broncos lock in a top 2 seed in the playoff bracket. Lose, and they could face a juggernaut like Simon Fraser or conference rival SJSU. Rocket League. Having won the CECC West title the previous 2 years, the Boise State Rocket League squad was widely considered the favorite. But strong performances from GCU, Northern Arizona, San Diego State, and other CRL qualifying teams meant that it would be more difficult to win a third straight title. Boise State has an advantage at these events that other teams are eager to match. Bronco Esports fans follow the team across the country. They are more than just spectators, they're part of the team. Whether it's parents who have supported their players since the early days, friends who have watched countless matches, or die-hard fans who bleed blue, their presence is felt at every major event. They travel, they cheer, and they make their voices heard, turning any venue into a home arena. For the Broncos, that energy is everything. It fuels their confidence, lifts them through the toughest moments, and reminds them that they're playing for something bigger than themselves. In a sport where momentum can shift in an instant, where confidence can be captured or lost, the roar of the crowd can be the difference between hesitation and heroics. In their first match of the group stage, Durtho, Woozy, and Gill took on New Mexico State and wasted no time setting the tone. Durtho's sharp shooting put the Broncos on the board early, while Woozy controlled the midfield, cutting off passing lanes and keeping the pressure up.
Gill, middle.
Yeah. Time. What are you on? Close. Me and you.
Middle.
I'm third. I have.
One on.
Meet him.
Nice. There we go. There you go.
The Broncos stayed in control from start to finish, closing out the series with a 3-0 sweep.
Hey, if we drop the deep, please.
For Gabriel Reynolds, the senior year was supposed to be a transition, a step away from the game that had defined so much of his collegiate career. A 3-time Mountain West champion, a veteran of the Collegiate Rocket League World Championships in Dallas, Gill had already cemented his legacy. But when Preston Ferrante was sidelined for the first semester, the Broncos needed experience, poise, and a steady hand. And so, Gill was called in once more, not as a rising star, but as the seasoned veteran, ready to answer when his team needed him most.
Killed one. Got back right. Nice good win.
In the quarterfinals, the Broncos faced off against Arizona State, a consistently strong program in every game. The Sun Devils, despite being an underfunded program, produced some of the best collegiate teams.
Guys, me new, right? Hard. Is he up? signed him a third time.
He's awkward, he's awkward.
Two comms up. Line broke.
It's top left. I'm dead. Nice. Shot.
I can fake.
I have early. Fake it.
The road to a potential third consecutive CECC West title started with a strong statement from the Broncos. With little time to recover, the organizers informed the Broncos that they'll play their first finals bracket match on stage as the last event of the night.
We'll go 60 this game.
Delays push it later and later. Running on fumes, the Broncos face off against a gritty Simon Fraser squad that appears to be a little fresher.
Toe-to-toe and blow for blow with two very dominant teams. Boise State, 4 of these members were at Arlington last year. So for this new Simon Fraser roster to come in and do this well against a monumental team like Boise State, I cannot imagine how this team feels right now.
What begins as a slow start spirals into a stall, then into a free fall.
Dragosaurus, the pinch. They're looking for the sky.
The Broncos don't panic, but they have to start winning rounds.
Elbow and taking names. All right.
Let me go first.
Whoa.
Nice!
They break through and start making gains.
They all go hookah, and they get the perfect timing as well with the dissipation of the wall, of snake fight, and it just works out. And SFU now forced into a save here, so they may have the lead, but it's going to start shrinking here. Hopefully, like you mentioned, round by round until we have a close half. Everywhere they were knocking upon was a closed door. Just a great way to close out the half in such a dominant fashion. Like, not even allowing that plan to go through.
They went B twice, went A twice, and then C twice.
Is he get one, but unfortunately traded.
Close one. Ariana is going to be able to win that pistol round here for Boise State. Now a 3-round differential. Let's see if Boise can bonus this up, win this second round with the buy-up.
As a result, it's easy pickings there, as we mentioned, for Prestige. They die a hero, not going to be flawless for Boise State University. Would be able to cut off the rotation, but hit onto A, maybe hoping that they thought that disengagement would be enough to draw those players to the B site, but the fact that Prestige hasn't seen anyone is exactly why these players still have this high-low set up here.
I mean, that Sky in arguably the perfect spot right now. Goes for the wide swing. Master puts him down. Kenny tries their darndest for the first time since the score was 1-0. We are within 1 round. Boise State, a rough start, but a much better second map.
Also, Kane can delay pretty
There
heavily
it
with
is.
his double flash.
Oh!
Whoa! There it was.
And goodbye. Phantom finds Skies, 1 player left standing. Master needs to be just that of his craft as referenced earlier. But look at his crossfire, nowhere to be. Cannot get out of that round with your head still attached to your shoulder. Simon.
Nice shot.
Just like this game has been such a good example of thus far. Boise State flying back, not letting that pretty aggressive win against them get to them. They're turning around and it's been that slow and steady play style that's been so beneficial for them. Will that tell true in round 19? Great to see.
I like this. You have the 1 sensor outside of hookah, but your deadlock's playing over on A. So you're not going to expect the 3 stack on top of that here from Boise State University. High-low elbow with Trachosaurus. Is the solo clear? I don't think they're going to use it. They're just going for that slow approach. And here it is. The trap has been sprung.
Firing squad. They just spray and pray through and through. Orbital laser comes out, and that is going to be probably a round win for Boise State. Not that it's impossible for these two, but it's just gonna be really difficult. All 5 members aggressively pushing into that B site. I love the corner hold. We're seeing a bit of a tough spot, but still possible to get out with your life. Oh man, the Bob Buddy followed him, but it does get eliminated. Ray Rihanna misses so many shots, but still, it's the one that matters. 8 seconds left. Kenny gonna try to save the rifle, but cannot get out of the way in time. We are back.
But in the end, the deficit is more than they can overcome. Simon Frazier moves on, and the Broncos finish their West run with an unfortunate loss. It's an early exit, disappointing, but not season-ending. The road to Maid Madness has multiple routes, and this one is now closed. They'll recover and move forward. It's all part of the process.
Tonight, I know that we can rest easy knowing that we will see each other tomorrow at 10 a.m. here. We've got Super Smash Bros.
In the playoff rounds, Boise State came out on top, advancing to their 3rd consecutive CECC West title match. Meanwhile, on the other side of the bracket, Northern Arizona was putting together an unexpected run. They took down their in-state rival Grand Canyon University, then knocked out the University of Arizona, earning their own spot in the championship match. Their momentum had the whole venue buzzing. Even the commentators couldn't help but root for the underdogs.
Something else that I could see Boise State breaking away with this is just high-scoring games. If you're NAU, the path to success is paved by low-scoring games. I'm talking 2-1s, 1-0s, 2-0s, or even a bunch of overtime performances.
Here we go, guys. Play some good ball here. Listen, but you and what's right in front of you. Do not all those distractions.
But in the final, they'd have to go through Boise State one more time.
That's great shooting. I know y'all like that monkey move shooting, bro. Look at this. Hey, talk to me. I know y'all like that monkey move shooting. Oh my god, my glorious. He does it right, dude. He does it right.
Watch bumps.
We're good.
Now we're good.
Yep, we know exactly why that happened. Just gotta be careful of the overcommits. We got this.
I'm dead.
Nice kill.
Hey, talk to me.
I don't know why you do with that.
I like that. Hey, I like that.
And a long ball will get over the head of Dirtha. Woozy dunked on his efforts, though, and here comes the shot from Beast. Northern Arizona taking him by surprise.
There you go.
You're good.
Time dwindling down in this game, one well in favor of your Boise State University.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I'm saying Monkey Moon would have been proud.
That shows nice.
Monkey Moon would have been so proud of my hoops, dude.
That top corner shot was actually perfect.
That's what I'm saying. Monkey Moon would have been so proud
jump,
of my hoops.
no air roll.
Double jump, no air roll, time left.
We love that. We love that.
20 left.
He's fake.
Nice.
Dangerous and just twist and turn with 0 boost. Nothing doing right there. Teammate picks it up, makes it look easy. First score coming about 60 seconds in. Pitch for a couple broken ankles or axles or something. Well, that just made it look easy. BSU, like you said, we're juggling some food right now, right?
I mean, this is lovely. You gotta love the chemistry. Here's the thing for me, a dose of reality, really, Tugboat, is Boise State came into this match not really needing a different strategy, right? They beat Northern Arizona earlier. If they come with the same thread of cloth, they're gonna do it again.
Pretty much exactly what we expected. The only way they score is if we're overcommitting or we make some mistake at the midfield. We pointed out the midfield before, so nothing new to us.
You get what I'm saying.
There it is. You got it. And so does Dirtho. Another kickoff goal for Boise State. It just keeps coming.
All right, who the elephant behind us?
Oh no, yeah. I can't. I bet my entire stimmy that is Dr. Chris Haskell. I bet my entire stimmy.
BSU has absolutely dominated that so far, and Woozy puts in their second. 3 shots, 2 goals.
They've taken pictures from the paparazzi, and now they're headed on to cocktail hour. The final 60 seconds that could be in a break between games occurs now. Momentum firmly on the side of Boise.
They're a little flustered, and if they weren't, then we honestly would have gotten punished a couple times there for overcommitting. So we just gotta remember, scoreline 0-0 again right now. So get back to it. Let's not be lazy and close it out. Let's just make it impossible for them.
Coach will be proud. He loves the kickoff strats.
Whatever kickoff it is, I want to fake it.
I want a gentleman's kickoff.
All right, I'm down.
I want a gentleman's kickoff just because.
All right, bet. Almost text first. Find you.
That's all right. Nice. Oh, go.
You tee that up for me.
Or
right.
Trying to get a second one early in the first minute. Woozy off the side right there. Nothing is taken away from him, and Jertho is going to feed.
Double.
Yep, go to work, Gil.
Number 2.
We gotta get back. We're good. No, we're good. I don't need to be that far up. We're up by two.
Coach isn't happy.
Yeah.
Let's make it impossible. Come on.
Double. Hey, walk him down. Oh no! Oh no! Somebody put a hand up.
Hand down, man down.
Hand down, man down, young blood.
Aaron, that's going to be unfortunate because now there's just one defender of Carr at the net, and he is beat just too much to take on.
Just get out. Just get out. Hey, wrap it up. I'm right.
It's time to go home.
A lot of boost in the tank, and there's the pass. It's just a little bit too fast.
And again, this is Boise's MO. Take him by surprise, put him in a blender, and produce yet another showstopper goal. It's from Gale.
Yeah, so this is the block right there, and it's technically
there.
Love him. One more for the culture. One more for the culture. One more for the culture.
But at the end of the day, this is going to be a repeat situationally of what we saw in the group stage. That was a 3-0. This one's a 4, and Boise State has done it again.
With an unprecedented third straight CECC title, Woozy, Gill, and Durtho did what no school had done in the CECC era. Winning the regional grants them a top 4 placement in Arlington for Made Madness, which includes a bye. If any other schools hope to take the top prize this year, they'll have to go through the Broncos. As Sacramento comes to a close, 2 squads have hardware to show for it and have clinched their spot in May Madness. For Overwatch, there are more rungs to climb. They can still lock in a spot by winning the Mountain West Overwatch season or by winning the PEC title. Both include an automatic bid to Arlington. For Valorant, the same options apply, but with one favorable benefit. With conference rival SJSU winning the West Regional, they have already qualified, meaning if the Broncos are runner-up in the Mountain West, they become the automatic bid from the Mountain West. For Smash, the only remaining ticket is through the PEC, which for this fledgling team will be uphill. But as Doc says, it's not what happens to us that matters, it's how we respond. This philosophy is what allows the Broncos to strive every day to be better than they were before, a philosophy that has made them the winningest FBS college program, and an approach that creates success when its leaders, its members, and its families strive to stay above the line.